Welcome back everyone to the channel. So in this video I'm going to take a step-by-step guide what to do and what to follow when you're starting to feel overwhelmed creep in. It's not nice. We hope it doesn't happen, but unfortunately more times than not it will happen. Now the best thing about it, it does pass over, but you just want to make sure that when you're experiencing or starting to feel overwhelmed, you've got some strategies to work with. So step number one, just pause and breathe. I know it sounds simple, I know it sounds, there's more things going on all the time. Recenter yourself into the moment and be able to sort of, calm yourself and stay composed or regain composure. It's going to be key to making suitable decisions moving forward. Okay, I mean, there's plenty of breathing techniques out there on the net these days, on the internet. I'm a big fan of it. I myself these days, the last 5 or 6 years, incorporate breathing techniques into my morning stuff. Just 5 or so minutes, just helps set me up for the day. Especially when you're experiencing stress and you're starting to feel overwhelmed. Doesn't matter if you're in the classroom, the staff room, or part of a meeting outside, or whatever it happens to be in teaching. Just calm yourself, keep talking to yourself, go, look, this is a stressful time, it's a fair bit going on, but it will pass. Knowing that it's going to pass, that's going to be the key to you moving forward. Step number two, write it down. I know it sounds basic, I know it sounds a little bit too basic to help you out, but getting it out of your head onto paper is going to be a key to help you to start to categorize where the stress is really coming and get those plans to help you out. Again, technique I've used over the years, just, I can start to feel, when I start to feel overwhelmed, I've all these different thoughts swirling in my head, and it can start to, myself personally, catastrophize about this stuff. Writing things down on a post-it note or a piece of paper or a Google Doc, whatever it happens to be, helps me segment this all into my different categories to help me sort of build a bigger picture to see where I focus my energy to get out of this, or to help ease the overwhelm. It kind of acts as like a brain dump, so you're getting it out of your head. I mean, it might just be whatever's stressing you at the time in teaching, parent emails, report comments, classroom chaos, I'm tired, whatever it happens to be, just start getting it out. It might just be post-its around your desk or wherever it is. Those will start to connect the dots, and hopefully you start to see patterns to start to help yourself out. Step number three, prioritize ruthlessly. This is my biggest go-to with teaching these days. Highly dynamic situation teaching, more and more these days, so much going on. You can feel, if I don't prioritize, it feels like I won't get anything done. I'll get minimal done. I mean, the other extreme of this is you try to get too much done. But for me, having a to-do list each week and then prioritize. So on a Sunday night, I'll list down sort of everything I need to get done that week, both as a teacher and in my leadership position. And then after I've got everything jotted down, Google Docs, I've got a file with that, then I'll start to prioritize in terms of most important. Now, when I first started my leadership position 5 or 6 years ago, I was striving to get everything on that list done by the end of the week. And more I go on these days, it just felt like then I was almost like just doing busy work. Whereas these days, I know it's probably most likely I'm not going to get through my list. The list is getting shorter each week as the years are going on, but the tasks are probably getting more meaningful. And the tasks that are most important are obviously towards the top of the list. It just means if I do get busy, as we all do, especially in teaching, I know what to look at. I know where to focus my energy, and because teaching is so much energy, requires so much energy. It just means when I'm starting to feel things creep up or stress creep up, I know that I need to do everything for everyone at all times. I can just sort of focus on where my priorities, or the department's priorities, the school priorities, are laid out with this. So, prioritising is key, okay? And then around that as well, sort of block your time around that where you can. I know it's hard to say no, especially, or harder to say no, especially when you're starting off in the career, but having ways to sort of create time for yourself to get these tasks done is going to be important. So step number three, prioritize ruthlessly. Step number four is a thing I've started doing the last 2 years, is going to be work sprints. So common literature, or what I've come across, says 25-minute work sprints, I try to do 50 minutes, meaning that I just focus on a task for 50 minutes, do my best not to get interrupted or multitask during that time. And then that 50 minutes, once I'm done, take a 15-minute break, whatever it happens to be. Okay, but if you need a shorter time, do 25-minute work sprints. Just go, okay, I'm going to mark these 5 essays in the next 25 minutes. Okay, I'm going to get this amount of marking, I'm going to write this amount of report comments, I'm going to do this amount of data entry in 25. So set yourself a goal at the start of the work block, the 25, 50 minutes, whatever it happens to be, and then use that to sort of, to motivate yourself forward. Sometimes, especially when you feel the task building up into overwhelm, you don't know where to start and you feel like you're just sinking. Okay, so the prioritizing with the work sprints or blocking off a segment of time of work, I think is going to be important. And it definitely worked for me. Step number 5, phone a friend. It might just be the way to get out of your own head. Work colleagues or people that are teachers, obviously good because they know what's going on in the profession. But you also want to have, possibly people outside of teaching that you can go to as well, just for sort of more perspective. Even if it's just a vent. It might not just be, you might feel like it's something trivial. It might be something bigger, or it might be the opposite as well, but just getting it out of your head again, like the writing it down, is going to help you sort of maintain the composure around it. So it's going to be, have that friend on speed dial. Have a 5-minute chat, schedule it in most days, or once a week, twice a week, whatever happens to be. Get those friends around you, get people you need. It's going to be important to help you get through the overwhelm. Step 6, create a micro plan. Okay, so you've got everything written down, you've got your prioritizing. Now develop a plan to attack these. Okay, it might be finish marking 5 essays, send that one email, take the 5-10 minutes de-stress or go to the staff room, whatever it happens to be. Have that plan around you, and sort of the micro plan or the smaller plan, so you know where you're heading. Okay, from there you can sort of build momentum and head down to sort of start reducing the amount of overwhelm you're feeling on you at the time. Okay, and the final step, just be gentle on yourself. Don't be too crazy. Okay, stressful times in the world, stressful times in the classroom, stressful times in most places. You're getting up, you're doing your job, you're helping out people. Just be good to yourself where you can. So, look, there's a quick guide to how to deal with overwhelm. It's worked for me in the past. If you drop a comment below, what you go to, how does it work, I modify mine, anything like that, we'd appreciate. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this with your fellow teachers who might need it. Like always, appreciate you listening. We'll catch you next episode.